right, the next perceptual trigger that we're looking at that we want to make sure that our training is imbued in and learn to sharpen is a sense of directionality, is a sense of once we're engaged with the person, once we have contact with him, we need to be monitoring and tracking, is his center of gravity going towards us? Is it moving at me? Is it moving away? And also, is he going into a dropping phase in a step, or is he coming into a rising phase? In other words, you're going to start monitoring on a subtler level, not only the closing and distancing, the directionality of his movement. Am I locked onto him? If he's pulling away from me, it's going to be a whole different thing if I'm not ready for that. If he pulls away from me and I go right with him, very, very different. So you have to be tuned in to forward and away. You have to be tuned into the rise and fall. If he starts into a body drop, for instance, and he starts going down and I'm not ready for it, my posture suffers. I can't compensate. If I've tuned into the guy, he's making a body drop action, my body drop comes along with it. Now I'm ready for a bigger rise at the end. Similarly, if we're in contact and he starts into a rising action that I'm not prepared for, just go back and up at the same time. Yeah, right there. It can be quite a surprise for me. If I'm ready to ride up with this, we both go to that same rise. You can have a wonderful kazushi with that. So, monitoring the rise and fall of the body, the direction of the center of gravity, going up and down and forward and away as the primary issues. There's some vectoring in terms of, is he tracking over to your right side? Is he tracking over to your left side? But that's pretty simple. You're going to do that without, that's going to be sharp, period. The main thing, as long as you're looking at his eyes and you're tracking with the man, what's happening, I'm coming forward, whoa, and he started coming forward. I had to change in mid-step to go and compensate for that. And that's the little tiny perceptual mechanisms we're talking about and the triggering mechanisms of what's going on in the chaos of his body that you need to be aware of and tune into, sometimes consciously for a while, but over time it becomes an unconscious reflex activity. Thank you.